get outplayed. They could keep running you down. I think that was the nicest thing I saw about the clockwork is that when they pick this, it is a hero that can just keep going and going and going. He's not really high cooldowns.
And he can move from lane to lane, right? He can bounce from top to mid. He can make things happen.
Like they have the ability to bring Ench mid and push those towers and really threaten them. They have the ability to go and get kills with clockwork hook into pushback with the cogs into an arrow, and it's a Mirana with core items this time, so she's actually going to be dealing damage.
Okay, we'll see how things pan out for them.
Yeah, they just have to be running at you, and honestly, they have the chance to do it. You're playing into a Doom. Like, Doom is pretty slow. If you can kind of win your lanes and snowball off it, he feels pretty bad because he wants to get that Midas and stuff, right?
Yeah. What do you think about these lane swaps then from Nigma? Because it looks like they're putting Doom up top and maybe even at the start of the game running a tri-lane with this Troll Disruptor Earthshaker.
Oh, that's pretty nice. That's a pretty nice idea.
I rate it.
Yeah, in a game of tri-lanes, let's see. You have a Faceless Void and an Ench and a Clock. Versus a Disruptor and a Shaker. I mean, if Nigma get Fisher Block off, then they're pretty happy. They have the damage to kill. That should be really scary. But otherwise, I mean, I think Goon Squad also have a lot of kill threat. Just Clockwork outputs a lot of magical damage. Ench is just naturally... 1. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're not keyed into it yet. They don't know. But when they see it, they might consider TPing. The only fear is if they TP Handskin bot, and then Nigma just dissolve their lane... I guess they don't want to mess over Miracle that badly. And they don't care. I'm sure they don't want to prioritize shutting down S4.
Double Fisher block. GH going to keep this creep wave very far back. Aqua trying to body block his own creep wave. But this is going to meet pretty far down the lane. And that gives that opportunity for Nigma to give chase and get some more Fishers going. What do we see? Do we see axes level 1? Yeah, ranged axes. So they've got the slow from Miracle. They start on Peksu though. Kuroki shows. Like I say, it's a natural place for him to be in, but now GH is going to appear, and so is Miracle. Hello. Nature's Attendance forced to level 1. Aqua just going to try and stand his ground, denies out a range creep, and quickly decides to run away.
That's nice. Using bodies together, I mean, they totally outnumbered in lane. You can literally just walk up to Aqua and click him, and there's nothing he can really do about it. They don't even have salves. It only has 2 tangos. He's bringing 1 on the courier.
Yeah, and this Fisher forcing a time walk. Gets him over the rocks.
And now that's 20 seconds that he's scared under his creeps. Luckily it's pushing in though. He should be okay.
It's just Nigma have this ability to pull back with a large camp. So they're going to have full control of lane equilibrium and still chipping away at Aqua under this tier 1. Fisher. Damage from Kuro and Miracle. There's no time walk for 2 seconds. They're trying to play around that fact. He's got it back up now, but he's dead. He tried to place a tree and didn't time walk.
Oh no.
He will respawn full HP and full mana and come back to lane, but I don't know, does he TP bot, or is there something Goon Squad can do here to change their lanes up?
It's pretty rough. I think maybe Hanskin needed to walk to bot as soon as he saw the lane. That way he's not like restricted by his TP.
I mean,
at the very least, yeah, they need to go on top.
Yeah, they keep in mind control in an awkward position. 4 last hits. He's got his Devour ready.
Yeah.
Quick little Gale and Cogs down. They're the ones dragging the wave back top. So they're shutting down the Doom. Losing a lot on this Faceless Void, though. 2 CS for him.
It doesn't feel good, but at least if you're in a situation where heroes are hitting you in a lane, the nice thing is it means the lane will push. Because they are dragging aggro. Like, look at this right now. Miracle hits him, and he doesn't hit back, so the creeps like stop hitting those creeps, which means it will push into the tower.
Trying to manipulate any way you can. He's taking so much damage from Thunderstrike though.
The biggest thing is definitely how much can you be fine under your tower, because the lane will come under your tower, but you're tanking so much, you need to have so much regen, your support needs to be buying you extra tangos, because if they can keep Doom out of top lane, and Void is able to find farm, then you probably win this trade. Like, if you can survive a tri-lane, you're good.
Because now Hanskin has potential freedom to start moving into mid, where it looks like it was pretty even until the last wave, where Sumail took about a wave lead over the Mirana. Yeah. But now the gank comes in. Limp has 2 leaps, and there's no way. They're fully killing, just trying to bait out spells.
He'll throw the Fisher and force another leap.
And every time I look bot, Aqua just has Thunderstrike on him. They're trying to get in on top of Kuroki, and maybe a kill here. He pops his stick, but the time walk forward. Glimpse back's not going to do enough. Goon Squad, they've taken back control. You know, Nigma relinquishing their tri-lane. GH starting to wander back down here, but a good strike back from the Radiant.
I'm like, yeah, he's surviving the tri-lane. Let's go, Aqua. And then I see his like 4 CS. 5 CS! Oh. This is very sad. Miracle has 20. Oh.
Yeah, it's a rough one.
Yeah.
He's got his Midas queued though. That's the comeback.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, you have to consider though the whole tri-laning will mean that there is hopefully an XP deficit at some point. And like the support, either the supports will be underleveled or the core in the tri-lane will be underleveled. It looks like Miracle is getting a lot of solo XP and GH and Kuroki are the ones suffering. Okay, they got killed on my bad.
Yeah, another one on MC, that's fine. He steps forward, he gets cogs, galed. He's stuck there.
Yeah. I know he was faffing around in the jungle for a little while, like eating creeps and stuff, because Hanskin's just running at him and making his life hard. So at least Void is 1 CS higher than the Doom. Let's go.
It is such a weird game, right? We're like looking for angles, looking for what do they do next, but it's such an out there situation. There's dire bottom tri lane, Doom solo top, and just dying to this Clockwork and Venomancer.
Yeah.
And Chantress still, you know, one of the queens of laning, and keeping Nigma at bay and keeping Aqua at least somewhat safe and sound, even though, like you're saying, his CS not really showing that.
Yeah. He's been buying him a lot of regen.
Starting to look like a pretty big win in the mid lane, though. DP now 34 and 9. Limp starting to struggle in terms of last hits. Like, what comes out of this? We're getting close to 6 minutes, so active rune is about to be spawning. What's the play? What's the move?
Hanskin's come for the rune. It'd be nice to get it. You don't want to give DP the rune. She doesn't even have a bottle. I actually love this Falcon Blade. And just focusing on this CS. Oh, might see a fight break, yeah?
Top rune DD. Looks like Hanskin's gonna go guard it.
That's...
And GH contending with Peksu, who came in here as well. So both supports guarding Goon Squad's mid lane, giving Limp a bit of a leg up there. As it looks like he wants to shift up to top, but Dire Obs Ward will see his movements. And mind control very low. Poison stings on him, just going to hide under his tier 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of wondering, like, what does this first Exo get used for? And then I look at Sumail and he's not leveled it up even.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's realizing this laning stage is going to be extended. Kuro bottom, Centaur stomped. Peksu looks like he's going to get himself another kill here. Might be dying in the return, and he misses the impetus because of the blind from the whirling axes. GH trying to close in. The further stacks for Miracle, 11. Give him the attack speed he needs to bring her down.
Okay, bot faceless boy got 1 CS during that, okay?
Oh, now he's been netted. Time walk, glimpse back into the grasps of Miracle, and the Thunderstrike giving the vision. Now the Moonlight Shadow not fast enough. A double for Miracle bot.
Yeah. Here's the thing, when you're playing DP mid and your side lane is going that well, I think you're pretty happy. And
mind control. Oh, he's stuck under his tower here. He's got Gale and Nova on him, but he's fighting back into Hanskin. There's no way out for you. I was about to say there's no stuns, and then GH pops up on the right-hand side of my screen.
yeah, but that's the thing. Sumail doesn't need to go bot because bot's already going so well. You don't have to worry. You look at the win condition on Goon Squad, it's probably the Faceless Void, and he's being handled, so I don't think Sumail feels super pressured. When they're diving tower like that, yeah, a TP is pretty effective, but otherwise he's not stressing, he's just farming.
I mean, it's 8 minutes in and your Void's level 4. He's come mid to help chip away at this tier 1 because Limp had a DD and he's like, right, can't go top, can't go bot, let's stick it mid. So I don't know, where does it... Aqua goes up top now, that's his home. Kick S4 out of the lane, go on S4, you go bottom or something, I don't know.
He's just the tower helper taker helper man. He tries to help mid, now he's gonna go help top, and then he's gonna be like, yep, this is my place. I mean, the nice thing about Veno is just that he can hold towers and defend areas really well, so wherever they want to put him, he should be okay. even if it's like a dangerous area, well, actually, it's quite hard because he doesn't have max plague wards. That's kind of the biggest issue. Because if he was to go bot, for example, you would just there's a fight mid first. Oof.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch him out. Glimpse them around and back in. Nice stun from GH set up by the Disruptor, and now with the Spirit Siphon on Peksu, looks like they're lining up for another kill. Enchantress, Nature's Attendant's not enough to heal her through the burst. Sumail with a double there. So they got tier 1 bottom with Miracle. He's shoving tier 2 already. This Troll, he's massively overfarmed. Sumail's having a great game. Mind Control, he's very sad on this Doom, but I don't think it matters that much.
It honestly doesn't. We had a post-game interview with DM when he played Doom in a game like this, and he said he doesn't care because you're just gonna get money back anyway from Devour. Rest in peace, Kuroki.
Yeah, pick at least in the mid lane, but now Limp, if he gets netted here, he's rooted. Limp is caught, tries to get away with the Moonlight Shadow. The reveal is there and available for Sumail to finish him off, while Miracle still has the Battle Trance if he even needs it. Slowed down a bit by the Venomancer, but Sumail's Ghosts making short work of the rest of Goon Squad, while S4 shows he was hunting GH, but Miracle will just turn around on him. Poison Nova is going to be annoying. We're going to see TPs out. The Battle Trance is chasing Enchantress. Peksu. He's going to try and turn here on Miracle. One shot misses again. He just can't land anything.
Peksu is so sad. He might be just the most blindfolded, terrible aim ench I've ever seen in my life. Cannot land an enchant to save his life. Or
That'd be
Impious, sorry.
So upsetting.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking around, and obviously it's nice that you put focus on the mid lane and it gives Aqua that extra space to farm. He's coming up for his Midas. I was going to say, if there was one thing that he was really good at in these last 2 games, it was managing to find his items. God, his life is so scary right now. Oh, only 1 point in Glimpse though. You're okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's cracked level 6. He's a few hundred off the Midas. He's recovering. But yeah, he's the same net worth as the Doom. It's not a great spot. Like, you look at the comparison, right? Troll against Void, Nigma winning. DP against the Mirana, Nigma winning. The 2 real primary core heroes there. Definitely looking better for the Dire. Oh, Hansken didn't have the ability to catch up to GH. Hookshot on cooldown.
The nice thing is that the mid tower is nearly down. That is like a little bit of space for Goon Squad if they can take it. You just want to kind of take away the amount of places that Nigma can TP to. Because whenever you want to take a fight, whenever you want to make a move, you just want to limit Nigma's ability to connect to it. As well, just so much map control from having mid tower. Makes your Roches easier too. They're so close to getting it. They'll just run Enchantress at it, as they should.
Put the Wild Wing up there.
Yeah.
GH and Miracle trying to defend this. But Mind Control, having Deja Vu, trapped in cogs and tagged by Gale, does battle back, and an Echo Slam there onto the Wild Wing and the Enchantress. Not gonna net them a kill on her, just the 1-for-1 trade, but like you said, Goon Squad, they get the job done. Tier 1 claimed by them. And they kept Aqua farming. Handamidas coming, 12 minutes in. Not awful, given the state of the game.
It's not great. It's definitely not great. But he's gone relatively unpressured for a little while now. And getting this Midas is just his first step back into it. And previously we've seen him go for like the Maelstrom next into maybe a BKB. So I'm guessing that's when he'll feel comfortable to fight.
Oh, did they not see Miracle? They didn't see the Troll. That would have been a huge grab for them. They'll eye up GH instead now. Under the vision, Earthshaker scouted and killed off. Courier dying as well. I mean, a nice little smoke there, neatly done by Goon Squad. It was very close to having a move onto Miracle's Troll, though, who has just completed Battle Fury. I'll still go on him, though. Tagged up by the Gale and the Nova. Miracle arrowed now inside the cog. Static Storm, though, from Kuro. Trying to turn back with a bit of team fight of his own, glimpsing the clockwork in towards them. But Hansken surviving with the bottle charges through from Limp. And Mind Control unable to connect.
I'm a big fan of this little trio. Hey, look at them. They're just doing the right thing, making space for Aqua to farm. They know that that's their win condition. They know they need him to farm, so just going as a little unit and getting kills, and they have the ability to do so. Now's the time before we start to see Yuleses or BKBs come out, which would, or 4-stars even, that would really disrupt this combo.
The gank squad.
Oh.
I got tons of vision as well, both Venom and Clockwork providing through plague wards and rocket flares. And seeing Kuro, spotting Samel's movement across. They know exactly where Nigma are and where they're setting up.
But there is a ticking time bomb to be aware of in the form of GH on his shaker going for that blink dagger. We have... Luckily, Samel is not going for any BKB or something, so he will remain killable. Going for those boosts of travel instead. I mean, they're hoping to ramp up aggression on the map by going those boosts of travel, the ability to push out a wave and always connect to the team, and we've seen how scary Nigma are when they're able to kind of play 3 lanes. So that should help with that. And Mind Control like playing the nice game where he buys a drum for his team and not a Midas smile.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. I'm just hiding in the trees. Scouted. Hook shot it. Hanskin has found him. Oh, he's a bit tankier now, and the arrow misses completely. Straight over the top of the cogs. Mind Control still surviving, back under his tower, and maybe a deny coming. MC about to be dropped, but S4 gets the kill, claims it for himself. Limp came in here with his DD rune and his Maelstrom, but I can't turn this into anything further. They get a kill on the Doom, they force the Exo though. And Nigma Galaxy did bring majority of their squad down here to try and fight. It always seems like Goon Squad have a very good realization of where they need to be on the map. You know, they're forcing Nigma to be down here means that Nigma aren't in Roshan. They're not taking tier 1 top. They're not around the pit.
I mean, that's a risky move though, because if you commit all your heroes bot, then they could just say, yeah, we're going to give you the tower and we'll take Roche. That's always a fear.
Oh, S4 glimpsed into the field. Just a bit of poke there from Nigma. It looks like MC and Miracle holding hands and farming jungle together. The happy duo.
They want to kill.
Looking towards top, they do. Aqua is here all alone, and he was under this dire ward, and if he backs up, he'll still be there under vision. It's just, how do you start this? They need the range on the Doom. Oh, they get it. They cut the tree perfectly. Yeah, they're just walking straight in towards him.
Nice.
Beautifully done by Nigma.
Don't overthink it, bro.
Bottom.
Just walk up and do him.
Simple. And they're going to find a bonus one here, it looks like. Hanskin. Glimpse level 3. Allow Samel to close the gap, even expending Static Storm to make sure that they can close in and kill off the clock. And the Blink Echo from GH finding the bonus. One after one, the dominoes tumble. Goon Squad losing 3 heroes in a row. Maybe still a little risky to go into Roshan as Nigma, but they've put themselves in a good spot to swing out to these side lanes and keep the push going.
Yeah. Not necessary without the exorcism. I do really like how Nigma playing this game. You look at the scaling of the 2 cores, and yeah, Faceless Void is pretty scary, but at the same time, it's a Faceless Void with a Midas farming against a Troll Warlord with a Battle Fury.
Yeah.
And he's gonna just have way more farm than him. Especially given the start of the games. He was set up really well.
Great trial lane from Nigma. He's gonna have his Aghanim Scepter soon as well, so adding in that Dispel from the axes.
It's just, when you think about who was shut down on both sides, it sucks a little bit for Goon Squad, because they shut down the Mind Control on his Doom, but Doom, he's having impact like killing Faceless there, even without having items, and all he really needs is a Blink Dagger and some vision in these fights, just so he can get the right Doom off. Faceless Void isn't going to have a Linken's anytime in the near future. So it's really rough when you're playing that, and he's going to go for his Blink now, and then he'll have all he really needs. And meanwhile, Aqua, he's just trying for his life out here. He's in so much danger, bro.
Oh my god, yeah, and they can just start with the Static Storm. He's going to walk out of it, but the glimpse back, helped by the Infernal Blade, leads to the chain stuns for days.
Yeah.
Enigma just so great at executing these little ganks, shutting down Aqua even further. And again, it's this top side of the map, right? They've done this twice in a row now, where they come in, they swoop through, find a kill, control the top left corner. And now Peksu, wide out in the open. Does have Hanskin and Limp nearby. They're pinging this. Nigma want to keep on chasing, and they'll get the glimpse. Spotted the Mirana with a little bit of vision. The hookshot back across onto the DP. Hanskin just trying to delay the aggression from Nigma as the arrow will whiff. Sumail turns with the Exo. Down goes the Clockwork, and now Miracle's in, shredding through the Enchantress. S4 in the grave as well. And Goon Squad, everybody 6 feet under, with Roshan wide open.
Yeah, Sumail has TP back, unfortunately, due to the Venom, so they'll probably just chill again. But you're not unhappy with this. Your net worth is increasing. You're taking good fights. They haven't expended Chrono in a while, but it's definitely difficult to get Aqua super involved. Just because they don't have a lot of Chrono damage like game 1. They can rush now that Sumail's coming, maybe? Or they want to take another fight.
We need this Mirana BKB ASAP. Like, she needs to be scaling. She needs to be involved in these team fights. It looks like Goon Squad trying to force something here, but Aqua, he's just staying down bottom to farm. Miracle tagged by the arrow. Limp and S4 still focusing, but the Blink Echo from GH delays the aggression from Goon Squad and allows Miracle to get back to high ground, slip away, but the damage still comes. Limp gets in there as Aqua arrives with the 3-man Chrono, and maybe now the damage onto Kuro, the arrow onto DP, they'll find Sumail, and the chase forward from Goon Squad gets them a triple on Limp. Oh, the turnaround. The game no longer fully favoring Nigma.
Dude, Aqua's like the opposite of the Avatar. When you need him the most, he appears and gets a 3-man Chrono.
But now the Doom finding Mirana, mind control, straight towards Limp. GH helps out. Trade for trade for trade. Just back and forth between the two squads in the games, in the series.
Yeah. But when he respawns, he should have that BKB on Mirana, which is nice. He wants to obviously get to a point where he can stand a man fight, because right now it's a lot of having to leap out and be afraid constantly. Even with BKB, it's still scary. You can't man fight a troll, for example. This Vessel didn't work.
Still fighting around Roshan. I mean, Kuro just dying to Vessel. Plague Ward hits. In comes the Satyr from the back and blasts him down. Mind control dying as well. Just a Spirit Vessel. Sumail and GH running out of gas a little bit, so they need Miracle to backstab in towards this Enchantress. Takes a while to bring her down, but once you got the further stacks going, it should be simple. Used his axes a little early there. Finally does dispel off the Gale. But Goon Squad does such an exceptional job of defending this Roche Pit against Nigma at the exact time they want to be swooping in there to take it.
Miracle taking an alternate approach to how he wants to team fight. You look at Goon Squad's lineup. Yeah, this looks like a really nice BKB game. But you're playing Troll. You get this Ags, and being able to dispel everything that Veno does, or apart from his ult, and these Vessels is so effective, especially when you're playing into Faceless Void, who you don't really have to worry about for quite a long time. And then going into a Satanic next. Oh wait, no, he's changed his mind. He wants the BKB. I was gonna say the Satanic, it's very greedy, but it is like quite a dominant item build to go when you're ahead on Troll, because he can just like lifesteal through all that damage. Yeah, it just man fight. But he's gonna play safe. They really want this win. It is game 3.
Yeah, they want to play against Liquid in the upper bracket, don't they?
Yeah.
The Goon Squad prepping themselves to go in mid. It's another 15 seconds for Chrono to come back off cooldown, but they go anyway. Straight on to MC's Doom. Down to half HP. Not got his ulti ready. Miracle turning onto the Clockwork as Sumail looking to get into the back lines. It looks like Goon Squad able just to reset as Nigma smoke, but it'll break immediately on S4's Veno, who gets out the poison over onto GH. So no Blink Echo from your Earthshaker. A little tumble away with a toy.
They brought Aqua. There's potential here. Okay, they'll back. And Goon Squad taking these very nice little pickoffs. The ability to just kind of get in, kill someone, and get out, and break the, split the fight apart with these cogs and just kind of fend Nigma off is quite effective. And they're trying to run in, but they have the disengage, and they have the drums from Eng. Mirana and Faceless have quite a fair bit of mobility too.
Yeah, and the area of the map they're doing it on as well. Under tier 2 is a little bit spooky, but they're forcing Nigma to be on the defensive. Now, ideally, Nigma want to be playing towards this top jungle where they can hold a high ground, hold a bit of vision, and play towards the pit, like where they are now. That's where Nigma wanted to be, but Goon Squad just putting themselves in the way. But this is going to be the real test now. Can they keep their wards alive? Can they play under this bit of vision that they've got, expire in 10 seconds? Oh, Nigma, clear out their jungle.
I want to see some 4-stars come out on Goon Squad too. I think when I was looking through, they went quite greedy. The clock has a veil, and there's the drums I mentioned on edge. I just want a couple of ways to help disengage from the Shaker, from the Doom, from the Troll. There's a lot of heroes that stick on you. We saw mid, they were able to get away, but say you're silenced or stunned, it's just, you kind of need that, something that helps reposition.
Well, they're smoked up and eyeing up Sumail mid. DP does have the BKB now, so not a simple target to jump and kill. And S4, he loves this little tree line, just putting all his plague wards out, breaking smokes, making sure that Nigma know Goon Squad are there and ready to fight. And they've bought so much time for Aqua. You know, he's racing up this net worth board, closing in on 10k.
Yeah, he's recovering great. It's nice because Goon Squad are playing a line in the middle of the map that sort of acts as a defense for Aqua to farm behind them in the safe part of the map. And then they can just kind of tackle 2 areas at once. They can poke at mid with the wards, but they can also send edge creeps at top.
Poke away at that tier 2.
Yeah.
Nigma doing a similar thing, coming in from that right-hand side, clear out a mid tier 1 and immediately smoking. And Moonlight Shadow used already means they don't have it for this incoming team fight, and looks like Hansken gonna be the one that gets jumped on. Doesn't have buyback, so a 5v4 outside this Roche pit. Do Goon Squad want to try and fight this?
Well, Chrono, not against it, that's for sure. It's obviously scary. It could go very terribly for you. They're even wrapping around on Nigma looking for that extra kill before they go in.
Bit scanned though. Good read by Goon Squad, and S4 again. Perfect positioning here with Plague Wards and his body to see them coming. And Aqua, silenced in the trees. They're trying to guess where he was, and they guessed correctly as S4 gets off his poison over and a 2-man chrono, but the BKBs are up. Nigma able to fight back with the Doom thrown in. They'll try and chase down Aqua's Void. Yes, they lose Kuroki, but it's a big win here for Nigma. Static Storm's down. They've still got the Echo Slammers. Hook shot from Hansken, catching GH, but he's in the midst of a creep wave. Pretty decent damage there, while Miracle chasing towards the Marana. Sumail focusing in towards Clock will be able to pick up Hansken, and a double kill for him comes out of it. Nigma, a triple for Sumail. Pexu shredded by Miracle. And Limp. Oh, he's scouted by the courier. No leaps remaining. He's gonna get a bit of distance here. But they know where he is. They're TPing back to come and catch him. They want this full team wipe desperately. Miracle and Mind Control. Can they find out where she is? They found her. Sumail. Can't contend with a Moonlight Shadow. They've got no reveal. Oh, Limp is out there now.
The sneaky cat lady strikes again.
Yeah, that was a pretty odd team fight, like starting off with a Clockwork pick, then he was able to respawn as the wraparound connected him to the top left corner of the map. Nigma still showing dominance though, as Sumail. He can't kill the Marana alone, can he? Nah. No.
But a valiant effort, and revealed their ward. I think Limp maybe should know that. And they're just gonna take Roche. All this time wasting from Limp running around. Miracle knows what he wants.
He wants Roche.
Yeah.
Gets bashed.
I like Mind Control and Kuroki doing a great job of just standing out there trying to block the hook. Giving no space to steal that Aegis. Now they're in a powerful position. They have a lot of outer tier 2 towers that they can take. There's the problem of Glyph that gets reset when they take one of them, as well as tier 3. So I don't think we'll see a Rax getting taken with this Aegis. However, they should be able to close them up quite a fair bit, especially now that Miracle sort of has hit his item timings. He has his own BKB now. He's even closing in on that Satanic.
Yeah. I mean, Goon Squad, they're quite spread here from their triangle up towards that top river, and a 2-man Fisher with the Shard, allowing them to lock down the clock of the Enchantress. Kinetic Fuel will try and hold her in place. Troll's focusing one, but Doom is being picked off on the other side. Chrono now comes from Aqua, locking Miracle in place, and the focus onto the Troll. It's not going to come from everybody. Just the Marana and the Void trying to batter into him. But Goon Squad, with that fight, take down 2 heroes, delay Nigma's move, and they hold onto their triangle.
Yeah, it did use your chrono though.
Yeah.
I think this is the second one now where we've seen the Goon Squad severely lack damage into this chrono, not especially onto the BKBs. At least there they were able to kind of poke Miracle a little bit. I think Limp coming into this Dragon Lance going from Mjolnir, he is going to start to output more and more damage, especially if he can get to that, like the Daedalus late game.
Like that team fight feels like one. If Goon Squad loses this, they'll look back at it and think, okay, we kind of won the battle there, but we lost the war. You know, they spend these big cooldowns. Nigma are now ready to go back again, right? They've got just a couple of seconds for their ultis to re-arrive, come off cooldown. They pick off the clockwork here. They've got Aegis still in their hands for 3 minutes. And a Doom down bottom on the Mirana means mind control with the TPs in from Sumail and Miracle will catch out Limp. And Kuroki, well, he dies mid lane to Peksu, but no big deal.
That's fine. Just pause 5. Good to get what you can. It's very scary. I think Goon Squad have been playing really well. Okay, Peksu. Oh, that's sad.
Stuck around a little too long.
Poked his head out. Am I in the clear? No.
Nope.
I'm dead.
Super dead.
Yeah, I do like what Goon Squad have been doing throughout the whole game. This poke and pick off of the clock hook into the Mirana. It's been working for them. It's just getting harder now the more items that Nigma get. And it is something that maybe they can keep trying to do into this Aegis. They don't want to fully commit.
See what they can get. TP out from S4 cancelled. GH and Sumail. And again, it's this Nigma playstyle of we're top, now we're bot, now we're top again. You don't know where we are or where we're striking. Miracle is even hunting Hansken. A clockwork. Very dead on our screens. This is more time for Nigma to gather up their forces. Maybe even look for a move on mid. Aqua. Got time walk away, but the glimpse back in. The static storm is ready, but he's just BKB'd it? Yeah, he's just BKB'd it.
Oh well, you got no BKB. Nigma gonna point that out big time. You know, hey, if Void shows his face, we can kill him. Just commit. We have Aegis. They can play up aggressive now. Meanwhile, what do Goon Squad do? They just gotta try and push out any lane they can. Do they have vision on this map? Not really.
Nope, nothing. Nada. Nope.
It's scary to play like that. You have to really like push yourself and be brave and just try and get what you can.
Miracle. Just up on high ground. Aegis for a minute. BKB Satanic. Incredibly tanky and very, very scary. Further stacks up to 12 on this tower. And he's got so much backup. Sumail and Kuro from range. I'll try and bring him down the once and we'll succeed. Nigma trying to bait Goon Squad in here, but Hansken with the cogs push back. Silenced up so they can't follow through. Good damage on the tier 3, more than we really expected out of that first Aegis.
Also, yeah, solid defense. You didn't lose your tower. Aqua's farming the whole time.
Oh, they dragging them out of the base. DP Exo.
Looking for glimpse, but they smoke.
They've got the vision. They found him. The clockwork, the target of choice. Only one they could see. Arrows along in there on mind control. Maybe here with S4 poisoning him up. Will they able to bring him down? It's a lot of damage. TP home. Away he goes.
That was nearly really nice. Obviously, it doesn't feel good to use the smoke that way, but they used the smoke to try and not give vision to Disruptor. Unfortunately, Clocks either wasn't in range or it broke. He got glimpsed back. My poor boy.
Yeah, sad times for him. Now Nigma just planting themselves in enemy triangle. Plague Wards are irritating, but they'll deal with them.
Yeah. This is always just the prime position when you're ahead, when you have Aegis, when you're looking for the next Aegis. I mean, just the ability to cut 2 waves. And as well, obviously mind control doesn't have them, but if you can send a hero bot with boost of travel to de-push it, the ability to always just reconnect your team very quickly in that triangle is nice and there. I think mind control is not showing right now because just in case they're looking to start a fight, Nigma are kind of positioning themselves to be ready. He's just not going to show on that wave. He doesn't want to give Goon Squad the opening.
This smoke.
They've drawn a line. He needs to come connect, I think.
He's got to start moving, but he's just farming. He wants his shard real bad, apparently.
Okay.
That's a pretty nice bit of chain disable they can land onto people. There's smoke. Dire scan. They know that Goon Squad are somewhere around that mid lane. Moonlight Shadow's ready as well for Limp. Well, I don't know where Nigma are. Again, that lack of vision definitely a bit of their downfall. Sumail landing that silence. Thinking about the move forward, immediately arrowed. They want to go for this, but the Static Storm's there, catching a few. Sumail with the heals. Is that enough? No. DP down, the Chrono now coming through onto Miracle's Troll, and Goon Squad, they've got 2 huge kills. No buyback for Miracle in the bash. The first hit, slap down on the Mind Control Doom. 3 kills, 1 buyback out of the DP, but Nigma Galaxy potentially just throwing their entire lead and their victory away with this failed team fight. Aqua picks up a double.
Oh my god, Gary! He was off the map for so long they didn't know Aqua finished his Lincolns! He doomed the Lincolns!
Oh no!
On actual sad disaster there. I mean, the Disruptor ult looks so good at the start, but these BKBs coming back in, nice Lincoln's reveal. What a great fight! Smell just a little bit out of going in a little bit too much there. I mean, into these BKBs, they really don't have these repositioning tools. So you look at Goon Squad, they have like 2 4-stars at least. Nigma playing only to be aggressive, a blink on Disruptor, a blink on Shaker.
Okay, now hear me out. This is all a bait so GH can get the biggest Echo Slam of his life.
Yeah, they should all stand together as well and hold hands. Walk up that high ground together. Hey!
Get a couple of bounty runes in the outpost.
Yep.
Oh, what a comeback. I mean, what were we? 10k lead or something for Nigma, now completely disappearing. Roshan respawning in 1 minute. Goon Squad proving their teamfight execution can't be just shaken off by Nigma.
This has resulted in instant changes. Alright. Doom knows now there's a Lincoln, so that shouldn't happen again. Sumail changing his item build up, he wants to go for an Eon Disc. Like, they want to prevent that from happening again. Kuroki's actually going for an Ags. Which is fair, I respect that. GH going for that 4-star. So we're looking for items that save now. We're looking to be able to pop that Lincolns. They're gonna just adjust how they take the next fight, and we should see something very different. That being said, our boy Aqua, he's getting his items. He's close to that Mjolnir. He's actually doing damage now.
I mean, well, he was like 6-7k behind the Troll, and now it's only about a 4k difference in net worth. That's 1 item behind.
Yeah.
Chrono makes up for that.
Yeah, they took that really, really nicely. And I don't know, I mean, it's take any chance you can.
Oh, the Gale tagged GH. Hook shot from Hansken. They found the Earthshaker. There's no turnaround play. I mean, Mind Control's blinked in and will stop the clockwork. Sumail trying to drain his life with the Spirit Siphon, but Aqua straight in on top of her. Death Prophet is being bashed into the ground, and they've got Mind Control's Doom locked down as well. DP
no
dead
buyback.
for 100 seconds. She bought back in the prior fight. Goon Squad. Oh, they've got an arrow on the Troll. Ah, okay, never mind. That was a bit of fake hype there.
They got the arrow on the Troll! No way! It's all over!
Never mind. Oh, Roshan is alive and no DP, no Doom. This is a huge victory for Goon Squad.
Very, what a Chrono, man. That's all I can really say. Aqua hitting the perfect ones. He's getting totally involved with his team now. They're playing together. And you see in that fight where DP just doesn't have armor. She went for a lot of, pretty greedy items to make himself look bigger, like the Kaya Sanj. He got the blink. He wants to be aggressive. He wants to go in. As a result, there's no Shivas. There's no armor. He is dying to face this void. He doesn't have that Eon Disc yet. He's going to need a little bit more.
And S4 scouts them coming. He makes sure there's no blink from GH. So a Roshan for Aqua, Aegis and Shard there on your void. I'll force Nigma back, but the hook shot in. Hansken wants to turn this into a fight. Miracle, he's got BKB Satanic Battle Trance, but he's got to use them ASAP. He doesn't get it off. Doesn't Battle Trance. Thought the Satanic BKB was enough. But Aqua offering so much damage from this Faceless Void. And now chasing for more. GH gonna TP home. Mind Control's Doom doesn't have a TP ready. It's on cooldown, but it looks like he's found a hidey hole in the trees.
I love the adjustment from game 2 with this clockwork and Marana. Hansken is doing so much work all game. Just every little poke that they've done has come off the back of him getting in there, getting that cogs, getting a good hook. Even then, catching the troll, leading to his death. I mean, he's playing out of his mind. He's doing a great job. And
look at that net worth graph. The swing has gone Mount Everest on us. It's gone 10k one way to 10k the other. Momentum definitely favoring Goon Squad as they boldly move up towards high ground. Always got to be fearful though of this GH Earthshaker.
I think this one Lincoln's reveal from Aqua was so big in turning the game.
Yeah, it absolutely was. And MC's trying to cut waves top. Hanskin gonna go and take that out.
It can't be ignored. There is still a Doom in play. Obviously, the Lincoln's throws a wrench in things, but you always have to be careful. I think it's very important now that Goon Squad like tighten up their gameplay, don't allow themselves to get picked off. Like they can lose this game if they get chronoed or if they get picked off by this Earthshaker. There is a lot of stuns and a lot of lockdown on Nigma that gives them tools to still win this game. So as long as Goon Squad just stick together, play proper, use the 4 stars, like save each other, position well, they're in a really good position right now, and they're playing really well.
And the jump from Aqua, he just goes straight onto Miracle. Physical damage from Lem, gonna get doomed up on the Mirana, but they've lost the troll. Kuro chased into his own base now as there's Aqua Void. The turnaround from GH though, with the Echo Slap, finds at least the Limperana. Buybacks coming out of Nigma to try and defend their base. They've lost MC though, and Sumail, gets back to high ground, is poisoned over, really making them suffer. Pops the Eon disc. And Goon Squad still holding Aegis, ready to go back up high ground. Now there's no Exo, no Echo, no Doom, no Troll.
Oh, no. He's getting such good Chronospheres, and even though you're dooming the Mirana, it doesn't feel good. Mirana's gonna click no matter what. It's literally, she's just basically a budget Lina, you know?
Yeah. You banned Lina? Right, well, we'll pick Mirana.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be maybe a bit scary for Goon Squad. They lost their Mirana Courier, which had that Reaver on it, so no Satanic for them. As the Static Storm from Kuro is well placed here. Aqua's jumped into it, but they've blown up Sumail. They had the damage and the tankiness, of course, still holding Aegis, means they can keep on going. Glimpse him all you want, Kuro, but Aqua's gonna open up on your base now.
What an impressive turnaround. Really just comes down to like extremely nice teamfight execution and always being sharp and alert. They haven't dropped the ball. They've been behind. They've made plays to get around it. And then as soon as Nigma Galaxy make a single mistake, as soon as they slip up, as soon as they're out of position for one moment, they take full advantage. Actually, this was the faceless Void who was 2k net worth when everyone else was 7k. Like, this is... What a blow up.
I was just about to say the same thing. Well, look at him, top of the net worth now. Dreams have been made. Aqua has had some stellar performances on this Faceless Void this series. The rest of the team smoked in behind him.
Two big things to note. He does have a refresher.
He does.
And the Aegis is expiring, so there is a chance.
And Hanskin, he's in. He's under tier 4s. Oh, the cogs hold him in place. Mind control is about to die. Buyback is available, but Aqua's here with the Chrono 1 Miracle. Focus down the troll, refresh it up, and Aqua let it rip. Go for more, dive the fountain, find GH as well. Lincoln's pop, so no glimpse back. GH dead to the bashes of Aqua. Double kill for him, diving the fountain. He's got 15 seconds left on Aegis. But Nigma look down and out now. Troll and Earthshaker dead for well over a minute. The tier 4's being cracked. And Aqua reversing it, jumping forward, jumping back. Glyph already expended. And Goon Squad ready to take game 3. Go for the barracks. Try and see if Nigma here maybe are holding a buyback on the troll or something like that. But there's the Megas. Sumail, he's BKB'd up and he's run back, but the hook shot angles straight in towards him, allows Aqua to make the jump and find another kill. This is over. Sheepo, they've done it.
They have? They actually took him down. I mean, this was... After the start of this game, how could you honestly have expected it would go this way?
Well, upper brackets for bitches, isn't it?
In it, man.
Goon Squad will be moving on. They'll be the ones facing up Liquid and Nigma down to the lower bracket.
Did these guys just flip a switch like mid game?
Wow.
Like game 1, they flipped the switch and they just ran Nigma over. Game 3, flipped the switch again. They're on it. I mean, they played pretty nice the whole game, given the situation that they were put in. Our Faceless Void has nothing. Our Faceless Void cannot fight. Let's just do our best to